Sign my yearbook.
Hold my balls.
I noticed this is the PG trailer. There's a Red Band R-rated trailer.
Oh.
In this one, he said, "Hold my balls," and the other one, he said, "Hold the sack." The whole phrase.
Oh.
The Red Band trailer.
But what's wrong with that? Because there could be a sack of.
Yeah, it's just
balls.
double entendre.
Is it?
Yes, you would think. I didn't say it myself here.
Didn't Mr. Pep Sands used to have a big sack of
Dodgeballs.
balls that we would all
Touch.
Yes.
That was a violent sport, that dodgeball.
It was, but you got to hit the kids that you didn't like.
Did they still play that when you
I
were
don't
in?
think so. I was actually just thinking about that. We didn't when I was in high school. I don't know if they do that anymore, though.
I think they
Violent,
probably got
scary.
Did you ever have a sexy teacher, Ed? Other than Mr. Mooney?
Probably. I think Miss Davis was the sexy redheaded teacher, but I think I was in third grade at the time, so there was probably no stirrings.
No stirring in the loins,
early,
Ed?
No. I can't remember any in high school at all.
I don't either.
Speaking of that, I know you're not going to like it, Dave, but I got a Smallville clip of this same subject. No, you're going to want to stay for this. It's there he goes. You're gonna miss a nice scene. There he goes. I don't know if we're gonna get to it on this show, Dave.
We might not get to it, Ed.
No, come back.
Okay.
But it reminds me, it's the hot teacher theme, and it's hot, and it was where Clark developed his heat vision. It all tied in.
Did it?
Yes.
I'm all for hot
it's a good-
He
teacher.
looks so interested. Dave looks so interested. In
Well,
this
now that you said
conversation.
hot and teacher,
When you see this scene, you're going to start combing through the 218 episodes of Smallville, looking for other such episodes, Dave.
was Mrs. Kuzma hot?
Not with that name, I don't think.
No? Don't remember. I
All
just remember
right.
the name.
We have some DVD releases.
Oh, always exciting.
And then, geez, we should show that Smallville thing. I'm sorry you brought it up with the hot teacher comment.
The Adjustment Bureau.
This looked okay. Did I?
It looked okay. It looked kind of, to me, it seemed to be smart and stylish, Ed. Mm-hmm. But
and thrilling.
I didn't see it at all.
No.
Of course, women in satin red dresses are often running through the streets. Born innocent. Oh.
Now, do you remember
Oh, the scene.
You do
Yes.
remember?
Yes, in the shower, right?
Yeah.
With an implement.
I'm trying to think what it was. It was a broom
Handle, yes.
There was a scene in this movie, Lilac. It was 1973-ish.
Yep.
TV movie. It was so bad that they had to cut this. I mean, the film was good, but the scene was so outrageous.
Right.
They had to cut it out for future viewings. Young Linda Blair, who was in The Exorcist,
Yes.
was sent to a girls' school or somewhere.
I think it was.
She committed a crime, and all the girls ganged up on her in the shower.
And they assaulted her with a broom handle.
And it was very made for TV.
I don't even think you could do that today in made-for-TV film.
You couldn't.
I don't think so. So back then, it was even more horrific.
Graphic tough,
Oh, it was.
says Leonard Moulton.
Oh.
I'm sure that scene is intact on the DVD.
Well, they don't actually show the actual assault, but
No.
but it's not. You're
It's
right. Well, it's not,
implied.
and it's kind of in between implied and showed. They
Right.
pretty much about the only thing they don't show is the actual.
Yeah.
Because basically they show the girl going. Oh, they're sitting there.
Just like that.
Lilac's in pain over here. Stop that.
Ow. Let's not talk about
We
this
don't want it. We don't want to
anymore,
do it. We don't want it to hurt her zone.
No.
please. My zone.
But yeah, that was pretty horrific of a scene.
Unknown.
This one looked pretty good. This was where he wakes up and nobody knows who he is. The wife doesn't know who he is.
Liam Neeson.
You know what he's lacking? He's lacking Total Recall.
It was a Total Recall-esque.
Aren't they remaking Total Recall?
They are.
Here you go, Ed.
Here's that film.
That we just did.
We just did, and they're apparently doing more like that one we did a couple shows ago.
Right.
the kids' book series.
Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Oh, yes. Oh, you got to put the picture of the fight scene. Very nice, Ed. Debbie Gibson and
Did
Tiffany.
you see this when it aired a couple months ago?
I did not see it.
Mega Python versus GATOROID, one of the Sci-Fi Channel.
Yep.
And the highlight was the two 80s singers, Debbie Gibson and Tiffany, were fighting.
They were.
In a cat fight.
Yes.
It was actually, aside from the bad CGI animals, it was actually a pretty good film. And there was only one drawback to the end. I don't know, should I spoil the end? You can't kill off Debbie Gibson and Tiffany in the film.
Oh, you're right. I did see it. They did get killed at the very end, didn't they?
Yeah, both of them.
Yeah. Yep.
You can't do that.
Yes, you can. You can. Because you know why? Tiffany's going to show up in the next Royd film as a scientist of some sort, and Debbie Gibson's going to show up in the one after that because she was in another one of those sci-fi movies.
They can play a completely different character.
That's right. They can. And sci-fi will continue to make this crap because they must have made 10 of these things. Lots of them.
What do you got in the hopper over there? You got this? Okay.
Yeah.
Now, we'll let there's a few scenes from the finale, but I want to get to the heat scene now that I want to bypass the finale stuff and get to the heat thing.
The heat.
Well, let it run for a minute while I explain what the heat thing is all about.
All right, Ed.
Searching around for the Smallville clips, this is the finale.
She's cute.
That's Lois Lane.
Oh, wow. She's a far cry from Margot Kidder.
This was the last 5 minutes of the show. It was very good. And they worked in the John Williams music at the end. Are we hearing any music? Because when the music starts, it's the icing on the cake of 10 years of viewing.
It took 10 years to get to this point.
To this point, I waited 10 years.
Are you ready?
I've been ready.
Very sexy exchange here.
Yes. Look at that.
Here it comes. 10 years for this moment, Dave.
Uh-oh.
The music starts.
Still the minister? Or maybe a few minutes late.
There was other Superman-related stuff in the previous 15 minutes, though. Yeah, they worked that in this season once.
Oh yeah.
Don't tell me that's it.
That's it.
That's it?
No, there was other stuff earlier.
Where's the hot teacher?
The hot teacher is coming up. I'll tell you how I got the hot teacher.
Okay.
I was looking for this clip on YouTube, and I found a kid.
Oh, hey now, wait a minute. That's,
See, now you're going to comb through.
now I gotta watch this, yeah.
And then they're playing It's Getting Hot in Here, behind here, back when they were on the WB and they could get a hold of the WB, song archives. And there's no air conditioning in the school this day. And Clark's hormones are activating.
You can actually see through the dress, Ed.
Yeah,
You
I
can see
never noticed
behind
And
it.
look at Chloe's got the perspiry bosom there.
Oh, I love that. One little bead right between them is just like the perfect
And the
thing.
teacher's got more beads.
Look at this. Oh, my
But his hormones are setting off his heat vision.
Now that's illegal. You can't do that as a teacher. Rub your leg like that and
You
lift
can
it
when
up.
there's no air conditioning.
No,
Dave.
you can't, Ed. You cover up with a nice frock, and you don't let the look. Oh! Look at the bead. You see the bead going down there?
There was a bead.
That's phenomenal. That is. I'm gonna watch every episode now. Oh, what the hell?
It set off his heat vision.
Oh my god! And they're watching a film on reproduction,
Right.
no less.
It was very hot. Now look at this is an effect the kid did at home with his home video thing. Mm-hmm. It's just as good as the Smallville effects.
Yeah, it is. But he doesn't have the hot teacher in front of
Didn't
him.
have the teacher. I looked it up. It's $500 for the program.
Oh, apparently we're going to be doing recent passings.
No, we
pretty
already
soon.
did
No?
that.
Okay.
So, Smallville, the beginning though, I got to dig that episode out there, the heat episode.
Wow.
With this
Kind of getting hot in here now.
It is.
Oh, there you go. Oh.
It's getting hot.
The zone, ladies and gentlemen.
The zone.
Oh, it's the media zone.
Gotcha.